Elle and I were just talking about this. It seems like only yesterday when I had the privilege of visiting the set. It was a brand new show, a little bitty show. It would become a phenomenon. That was nearly 5 years ago. And life for Grey's Anatomy star Ellen Pompeo has become as eventful as the wonderful character she plays, Dr. Meredith Grey. It's great to have you back. It's been too long.
Thank you.
You've been a little busy. Let's see, you got married. You have a baby girl. She is gorgeous.
Yeah, she is.
Life is good?
Yes, I'm very blessed.
Oh, you have no reason to be but happy. Oh, this is a great shot. This is from Elle Decor.
There she is. I'm hiding her face, but the back of her head's precious, isn't it?
It's the cutest back of the head
Of course, only a mother would say that.
Oh, but you know, you're usually very private. I know you've always guarded your privacy. Was it difficult to let photographers come in and...
A few people have asked me this question, and I can see definitely where that would be an issue. But for some reason, I don't know, the decorating the houses is another form of creative expression for me. So to get to collaborate with the people that I do on the houses, and I just look at it as like an art project. So I am very private, and it seems like it would be strange, but I'm proud of it because we work so hard on it, and I work with wonderful artists on it, so it just really feels like another form of expression, and it doesn't bother me for some reason.
No, it seemed very natural. It seemed very natural in what you were sharing, and it wasn't oversharing in that. And seeing the back of your little precious girl's head, you waited. You said you waited to be a mom, and you said it's been more than worth the wait.
Well, I think we all maybe get wiser as we get older. So the older I get, the more wiser I get. So I felt like I was wise enough to take care of another human being.
And with all that you have going on, Grey's Anatomy just continues to grow, and the cast and all the storylines. And one thing that remains is the character, you two with Patrick Dempsey. Just the two of you going, and I want to play a little bit of a clip of a future episode, and you guys are in fighting form as usual. Grey's Anatomy.
How's the deposition going?
Apparently I can't tell you.
Why?
Why didn't you tell Hunt what I told you?
I didn't. I told him nothing.
He came to me and said you knew.
No, I told him nothing. I just looked at him.
You looked at him. Meredith, when you're pissed, your face says everything you're thinking, so now I have a staff that can't trust me.
Well, so what am I supposed to do? Control my face?
Yes, you are. Control your face.
Maybe you shouldn't tell me things you don't want me to know. Control that.
Then I can't tell you anything. Then 80% of my day is off limits to my wife, and I don't want that.
Wow. Is it just like riding a bike? I mean, the way that you all have worked together all these years?
Yeah, I think,
so
you know, Patrick and I clearly have a chemistry, and, you know, yeah, it's easy.
It is clearly chemistry.
And you do the same thing every day, so, yeah.
But how has it been, this growing together as a cast, as you have these last 5-6 years? What have you learned?
A lot. I think, I don't know, it's kind of that's kind of a longer question, but just you know, to get along with people on a daily basis when there are a million other elements involved is something that takes work and patience, and I've probably learned to, or maybe I haven't learned to not always say what I'm thinking.
Oh, is that like
I have a tendency to say what I'm thinking all the time, and maybe it's not the best thing to do, but maybe I haven't learned it well enough. But I'll say I'm a work in progress.
It seems like you're doing a lot of self-editing right now. Like there's some things that you want to say, and you're like, you know, I'll just leave it best. Tell us about the pen that you have on right now, that beautiful blue
so the
pen.
Choose You campaign, we're really excited about. You are too.
I am.
Is the initiative from the American Cancer Society. We're kicking it off today. And we want to tell women to put themselves first, which women we know don't do. And the statistics, I think, are staggering. I mean, there's a lot of numbers out there, but when I heard the statistics, when I was approached about this campaign, I thought, well, yeah, this is something that we really can do. 1 in 3 women will get cancer in her lifetime, and that 50% of all cancer deaths are preventable if people would just take a little extra care, if women would take a little extra care. And it seems like it's a hard thing to do because you have husbands and children and sisters and friends, and it's so much easier to focus on everybody else.
And that's what we do as women.
But we're no good to anybody else if we're not healthy ourselves.
Well said.
So I think we have to take the time, you know, to eat right and exercise and go to the doctor and get our checkups. I mean, just getting checkups and early screenings so so many of the cancers can be caught at an earlier stage. You know, if we just sort of do that scary thing and go to the doctor. Yeah. And like I always say, you know, if you don't have time, you know, try to make it sort of maybe an afternoon with your girlfriends. Make appointments for mammograms together. You know, go to the doctor together, have your appointment, and then have a lunch. You know, just have a me day and take the time, or you can walk with your kids, you can walk with your family, you know, you can take walks together, and that's exercising. And there's ways to implement yourself in taking care of everybody else. You can cook with your kids, cook healthy food with your kids.
Oh, you're passionate about this. I love it.
There are ways to do it where it's not just, you don't have to feel guilty about taking a day for yourself and not focusing on other people. There are ways to integrate everybody into taking care of yourself. And I think food and exercise are two ways that it's super simple.
It is.
It's easy. It's not difficult.
Don't feel guilty about choosing you.
No.
Thank you, Ellen. Thank you very much. And you look fantastic.
Thank you.
You look just really great.
So do you.
Continued blessings and success in all that you do. Thanks for coming by. Don't wait so long next time. Grey's Anatomy airs Thursday nights, 9, 8 Central, right here on ABC.